welcome to xndlife. So today I'm going to bring a different kind of video to you guys. I've had a few people ask me, so I thought I would just give a sit-down video of how I did everything. So basically this video is going to be about how I lost weight after our baby. I know a lot of people are kind of like, what do I do? How do you do it? Da, 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 da. And you know, with every person it's so different, because you might have a person that their belly is gone as soon as they have a baby. Then you might have one that might have like a little belly after, or either one that has like really big belly and it takes like a couple years for them to lose the weight. But you know, that's not always the case. It just depends on what you're putting into your body. So I'm gonna go into a little tidbit. So pre-baby, I was about I fluctuated between 112 to 120. It just depends on the mood and where I was at. So pre-baby, and I can attach a picture to show you how I was pre-baby. During pregnancy, I gained a little over 50 pounds, which is quite a bit. I'm a very small, petite person, so I'm only 5'2", and my husband's 6 foot. So, you know, gaining 50 pounds on like a little petite person like myself, it makes us look a little bit larger. And as you can see from the thumbnail picture, and I'll insert that, that I have really gained, and it was primarily in my belly, and I gained in my arms and my face and my thighs, so it kind of evenly distributed everywhere. And so now currently I'm about 113-ish, so I am back to pre-baby weight. My baby is now 14 months. She's like borderline toddler, guys. Oh my gosh, I can't believe she's almost a toddler. So with that being said, the picture on the far right of the thumbnail is where I am now, and I can attach that picture as well. But it did take some time. So the picture, my postpartum belly picture that I attached, where you can see the little dark line as well, I was almost 2 months post pregnancy. So that's where I was, and I kind of stayed there for quite some time. And here, like the past 4 or 5 months, I'm like, okay, I got to step it up. I got to get back into gear. I am a personal trainer. I have clients that I train. I cannot be looking flabby. Like I have to maintain my, you know, my persona. I gotta stick to what I preach, and so I kind of stepped it up a notch. Now, what I can say is, I did lose probably about 10 pounds in the first 2 months. So I had 40 to lose until I got to my pre-baby weight again. So your question is, how did I do it? Okay, so basically I made sure I got more rest, for one, because sleeping kind of messes up your cortisol, so you don't, you know, it doesn't help get that leptin flowing so you can you know, produce that, you know, so your metabolism will work to help you, allow you to lose the weight that you need to lose. So making sure I got enough rest, that's number one. I also started walking as it started getting a little bit warmer. I started taking her to the park in my little jogger stroller, and I started walking, and I try to, you know, increase the, you know, the walking, where I started kind of, I would do like a brisk walk, and I would do that for about an hour roughly, until she, you know, she kind of fussed or whatever. But she did pretty good at the park. She's a pretty good baby. But that really helped. And, okay, so first thing in the mornings, as far as my meals go, okay, let me go back to that. So I'm getting ahead of myself. So I started walking, and then I started doing minimal core workouts, because my stomach was still not quite as strong as it was prior to baby. So what I did was I started doing like little small crunches, and I would try to hold my core tight as I was rocking her to try to help engage my core. So I would sit up straight, hold her, and I would rock and hold my core really, really tight. That seemed to help because it helped tighten up those muscles that, you know, haven't been used for quite some time. Sorry, somebody just drove past my house and I don't know who it is. So yeah, so doing little core workouts, trying to do some squats, walking, really like cleaning my house and trying to do it kind of quickly so that I'm walking constantly back and forth, especially during rainy days, and vacuuming and lifting her up and playing, which help, you know, work on my arms, try to get them back in shape. So, you know, workouts is definitely a plus, and I think I'm going to upload, I have a 2-week video that I wrote. It's like a ab challenge. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I don't know what that was. It sounded like a siren. I live in like a suburban like area. There's never cops driving on my road, so that was random. Sorry. So back to the video. So I wrote a 2-week ab challenge, and I would love for you guys to try it. I am going to upload it probably tomorrow. But that has really, really helped my stomach, let me tell you. So I did it, and I wasn't consistent with it because life happens, things happen, and you know, you kind of get out of routine. But starting this week, I'm going to get back at it and try to tighten up this belly some more. So that definitely helped. I also did derma rolling to help with my stretch marks on my skin. I don't know if you guys can see, but the stretch marks were like really, really bad before, but now they've like gotten so much better. So I'm really, really excited about that. So you guys, I will attach that video of my, the last one I did was the 4 month, I think it was a 4-month update of my derma rolling. That has helped with the stretch marks. So you guys, if you have not, get you a derma roller for those stretch marks. I cannot stress that enough. I mean, I even have 16-year-old stretch marks from my son who's 16, and then, you know, having her, and they've started to fade, which is unreal. And you can actually see that in that my pre-baby picture. Like if you look down at my stomach from when I was like super, super fit, you can kind of see the skin was like a little bit like more crunchy, stretchy versus like today what it looks like, which is amazing. But yeah, definitely jump on that and look and see what I did as far as that goes. That has also been very, very helpful. All right, so the main thing that helps for sure, I said helps, I meant to say helps, that helps, meals. I cannot stress this enough. Stay away from sodas. Try to stay away from like high carby foods. You can have carbs from time to time, but be careful and be mindful about what you're putting in your body, because if you put too many carbs, you're gonna stay flabby. You hear me? Okay. And you know, like I said, I tell my clients this all the time, like stay away from like processed foods. I know it's a little hard during this, I don't want to say the word, you know, the C word, the virus, but during this quarantine, you can still eat healthy. Because I notice whenever I go to the store and I'm like going to buy things, I see that all the junky crap is all sold out. But then I'm looking in like the produce, and there's like tons of vegetables. There's tons of like, you know, the homegrown, or not home farmed, or whatever you want to call it, organic meats and stuff. Those things are better than eating the trashy foods. I mean, I know it's quick and simple and easy, and sometimes it's on the cheaper side, but sometimes it's cheaper for you to buy your own vegetables, cut them and bag them and freeze them, versus buying like a frozen bag. You know, you're actually paying a little less because those bags usually cost like $2, and you can get a head of broccoli for like 89 cents a pound. So it just depends on where you go, because I know all stores are different. You know, some are better, some are worse, but you can do stuff like that. Okay, so I definitely recommend eating healthy. So try to keep your sugars down to the bare minimum, no sodas. And I'm the world's worst, because the first like 5 months post-pregnancy, I still had pregnancy cravings. You hear me? cravings. I still wanted fried foods. I still wanted chips. I still wanted ice cream. Everything I hadn't eaten in like 6 years, I craved during my pregnancy, which is unbelievable. My husband was like, "Where did my wife go? Your wife got pregnant and she wants everything that she had had in a long time." Like, I even ate fried chicken, guys. Like, and that doesn't happen. Like, I even bought a fryer because I wanted it so bad. But yeah, so I try to limit that. So if I do eat fried foods, I try to keep it to the bare minimum. I might eat a chicken thigh, but I load up on my vegetables to go alongside of it. So my meals, this is how it kind of goes. It consists every single day. I wake up in the morning and I have a smoothie. So my smoothie literally is, I do half a banana because bananas are high in carbs. They're kind of carby, so you have to be really careful with that as well. So I do half a banana, I break it up, put it into my Ninja. I do a half or like 3/4 of an avocado, and I put that into my Ninja. Then I do a handful of frozen vegetables and put that in there. I squeeze a little bit of honey on top to give a little bit of sweetness instead of using sugars or artificial sugars. You know, I like honey. And then I pour coconut milk because coconut milk is really low in calories. You can also do almond milk. I do that one too. If I don't have coconut milk, then I do my almond milk. And those are still readily available during this quarantine. So there's no excuse. You can definitely do it. And you can get your frozen fruits from Walmart. The bags are like $5 or $6 for a big frozen bag of vegetables. So every morning I have my smoothie, okay? And that's basically the gist of it. I put in my mixer, blend it, drink it. Boom, I'm full. And it really fills me up too. So second, I'll have lunch. So my lunches are pretty sporadic. Sometimes I'll have like a sandwich, but I make sure, I have my turkey on it, fresh cheddar cheese. So I don't really like processed meat, so my husband has it shaved. He'll go to the store and have them cut, the turkey or the chicken or ham. I don't eat pork, so it's primarily like either chicken or turkey. Sometimes I'll do like grilled chicken salads. I really like those too. Those are usually my go-to. And then for dinner I am a little bit heavier because I have a house full of boys plus a almost toddler, 14-month-old that likes to eat various things, and I'm trying to introduce her to various foods so she won't be picky. So what I do is, say I make the shrimp Alfredo like I did on my other video a couple of videos back, is I portion my food. Literally, like, if you can put it in your hand, that's about how much you need of pasta, so pasta is about this much, and I put that, and then I had my shrimp in there. Usually I put broccoli to kind of give it a balance. I'll have my protein, vegetable, and then the pasta, but I didn't do that on that last meal. But typically that's kind of where it goes. And I suggest, instead of buying the bigger plates, get those smaller ones so you can portion control better, and just eat until you get full. Don't eat to overfeed or just to clear your plate. Just eat till you feel satisfied, and then that's it. Have some water afterwards. You can have some tea throughout the day. Like, when I say tea, I say like hot tea or something like that. I do drink Gatorades. I do water them down with, a little bit of water, maybe some ice. Sometimes I water them down, sometimes I don't. A lot of times I just put a bunch of ice in it because I like ice. But yeah, so just keeping your meals to the bare minimum. Oh yeah, and snacks in between. I do snack after my shake, and in my lunch I have like those little 100-calorie like little snacks, or maybe I'll have like an orange or some carrots, and I'll dip them into my ranch. But again, remember, everything is in moderation, so if you keep your portions small, that it will benefit you in the long run. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else that I'm missing? Making sure you're drinking a ton of water too. Water is definitely beneficial to the body because our bodies are made up of quite a bit of water, so we gotta hydrate, and that'll help loosen things up and get things flowing and out, and all those toxins and bad stuff out of your body. Just flush your body daily. We need it. Just like my analogy, I say, you know, say you have a cut, so you put the Neosporin on your cut to, you know, heal it. You know, it's just like, you know, pouring water on a plant. You gotta pour water on it for it to grow. Your body, same difference. You know, in order to grow and flourish, you gotta hydrate and make sure you're feeding the nutrients that it needs to grow. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If there's any questions that you may have, or if there, you know, is some workouts that you would like to know, feel free to comment below in the messages, and I'll try to see what I can do as far as getting a video out for you. Like I said, I am going to post my 2-week ab challenge video. I wasn't going to do it because it's actually a video I actually charge clients for, but I said that since during this quarantine time, it's not like I can have clients right now, so I'd rather just give it away so that people can at home could do these things. And it's things that you can do from home. You don't have to have a gym. This is all literally like floor work stuff that you can do, and you can modify some things too if you need to. Well, let me wrap up this video. It's getting a little longer than I anticipated. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification for new videos to follow. So take care. Have a wonderful day. Peace.